Well, here we go again. And unfortunately, this one doesn't run in the background when I tab out of it. But, yeah. A unanimous decision. Only E7 was chosen by me. Well, here we go again. Also, this game is apparently the first time Falcom made a 3D East game. The continent of Africa, Middle Seashore. So this game is bound to be a lot clunkier than the last one. Approximately 4 criminals off the coast of Otago Bay. Also, the graphics are going to look absolutely PS2 era-esque. Not nearly as good as the next game. Adol, look. That island looks like it has a lot of ancient ruins on it. It's also pretty loud. Is that Dogi? Can't really tell from this far off, but I bet it's a rundown shrine or something. It looks like it's half sunken, though. Oh yeah, that's Dogi. Oh no, you got that look in your eyes again. That look always leads to trouble. And walls. You know, Otago's famous for the gigantic beasts that live there. It seems that there could be rare artifacts all over the place. Doesn't that just boil your blood with excitement? Oh yeah. Of course it does. But man, talk about lucky, huh? We couldn't have come here even if we wanted to when war was still going on between Rome and Otago. Now we can cruise on in unhindered thanks to the ceasefire agreement. We should thank Laddock for getting us on board, too. Whoa. Yeah, very PS2 era graphic-y. This game was made in like 2009, I think. At least originally. Which means this came out even before the Crossbell games for the Trails of series. Whew, that scared me. That ship must be, yep, one of the Dragon Knight's warships. Patrolling the area, I'd guess. We're in Altaginian waters now. So that's one of the famous naval vessels of the Dragon Knights. Took out an entire Roman fleet with just 10 odd number of those, huh? That's right. They are elite knights after all. And just because the war is over doesn't mean they've let their guard down yet. Just hope things settle down soon so I can do business in peace. Seriously. Oh, look over there. You can see it now. Oh yeah, looking good. Graphics did not upscale well. Not at all. Adol, Dogi. Welcome to the Kingdom of Otago. From far away, they look pretty good. Still PS2 era, but not bad. And we get our anime intro. Also, this would be the first game where the entire soundtrack is composed of, oh no, wait. The first one I played on stream, the first East game I played on stream, that will have an entire Falcom-created soundtrack. Because the last game, East 4, the soundtrack was, or at least most of it, was made by a different group, and every single song was a rendition. So this is 100% Falcom-made soundtrack, which it makes me pretty excited to hear the music. Something about a violin with a guitar that just seems right. That's, what's his name? He's in E6. You have a one-on-one duel with him. Geese, I think. Could be 100% wrong about that. Oh god. Those sprites. Altago City. So, this is the Altago Harbor, huh? That's some handsome piece of work. I understand your excitement, but do be careful after we dock, alright? Altago City is a metropolis. It's a political and economic center of an entire kingdom. It may be lively, but it's also a hotbed of trouble, particularly for foreigners. There have been some nasty rumors going around, too. Speaking of, I'd best unload the cargo before it gets dark. But if you'd like to have a look around ahead of me, be my guest. Just take the stairs over there to get to the main street. There are lots of stores in the area, so I'm quite certain you won't be bored. If you're looking for an inn, too, there should be one straight ahead. Alright. Thanks for all your help, Captain. Don't mention it. Take care of yourselves, Adol and Dogi. Dry land at last. Considering your luck with boats, I'm surprised you made it ashore at all. Well, anything you want to check out first? Maybe we should just walk around and take in the sights. Yeah, it's about the same. Oh my god! Even the sound effect is the same. Beautiful. It's like we never left the last game. Why does Dogi beat Adol in dexterity? He's the wall puncher. He should just be really strong. So you're friends with old one-eyed Laddock, are you? Friends of the infamous anti-Roman pirate of the Middle Sea. I expected something a bit more intimidating than you guys. You sure don't look like friends of a pirate. I'm guessing that's the people we met in East 6? Well, we probably met them in East 5. I'm guessing 5, 6, and 7 are heavily linked by the pirate. When old Laddock told me about you scurvy dogs, I wondered why he praised you so, since you look like lamb lovers to me. But both of you work hard, like the finest sailors on the sea. I owe you my gratitude for all you did on board. Okay, that's enough of that. Sorry, just wanted to try it. Once we're unloaded, we're off to the next port. You know, Dogi, you two stay out of trouble now, you hear? What's that? Never seen a cargo crane before? Since Altago's main industry's trade, the government actively seeks state-of-the-art tools to promote it. Dog. Jesus, those eyes are, like, horrifying. Greetings, traveler. I saw you arriving in a big ship not long ago. Are you a merchant? I suggest you do all your shopping within the city walls, as there are monsters beyond them. Hope you make it in time for the next delivery. It's been crazy around here lately. Better get the ships out early, just in case. Hey, get back to work. Sorry, I saw your weapons and thought you were Roman invaders. I'm really sorry. At my age, after all the things I've seen, all foreigners start to look alike. That's racist. It's a small island off the coast of the mainland Altago. An ancient shrine of some sort is built there, so the locals call it Ruins Island. It sounds so exotic. The timing on the rolls is slightly different. It's a slightly longer delay between rolls. Ooh, multiple rooms. You can't just enter someone's house like that, you know? Unless you're merchants, and you don't seem to be. My master is a trader. He's quite big. He's quite a big player around in Altago's economic sector. I'm certain you must have heard of him. Nope. He didn't even mention his name. What should I make today? You get so many rare ingredients these days, I just don't know what to cook anymore. Oh yeah, do they have more than one dialogue box? Nope. To get the ball rolling on trade over the Middle Sea, we must always plan ahead. With the war over, we may now show the world our prowess once more.
Let me at it.
Oh boy, I could change to Dogi.
All right.
I think he's actually slower than Adol is, in terms of running speed. Those eyes are just horrifying. Ah. Huh. Oh, do you want us to buy one? Yeah, why not? Thank you. She seemed to be giving one more as a bonus. Perhaps she thinks it would look good in Adol's hair. Thank you. Not a big talker, huh? Just like Adol. Strange girl. Seems really upbeat, though. Looks good in you, Adol. Maybe it will bring us good luck. Considering Adol's luck in general. Hang on 1 second. There we go. The official religion of Altago is tritheism, which defines the gods of the sea, sky, and earth alike. So on that platform you may behold a marvelous statue of the great sea god Gratios. Could use a few more pixels. Some more detailing too. Oh, you're foreigners, aren't you? You look like you just got here. This is the main road of Altago City. Go west and you'll find some shops and a tavern. Let's head north. Hey, how's it going? If you have any foreign goods of value, I'll buy them off you. Oh, you're not merchants? Sorry about that. You're foreigners, so I just assumed. Assuming makes an ass out of you and me, I'll have you know. What's this? It's an edict. Warning, monster sightings near Altago City are on the rise. Carrying a monster repellent bell and leaving the city is strongly advised. Foreigners are hereby forbidden to leave the city. Oh no. Would you like some flowers? How about some herbs? My, what a lovely shade of red. You must not be from around here. And that flower. You bought it from a little girl earlier. A little girl? I see. Thank you very much. I'm sure you made her very happy. Huh? Does she know her? Please take a look. I picked these herbs and flowers myself. Altago City is quite beautiful. I hope you enjoy your stay here. How beautiful. They all smell wonderful. What should I get today? Is it, like, actually equipped? Aw, it'd be cute if it was equipped as, like, an accessory. This is the central square. Isn't it so lively? If you take the street next to the temple, you'll reach a big coliseum. Why don't you go have a look? Hey, how about some fruit? Why, you can't see them very well because of the shade? That's because you need to protect them from the sun. Isn't that obvious? No. Without these shades, the fruit would rot pretty quickly. You should buy some before they do. Oh, some of them do have multiple dialogue. Oh man, I can't wait for the next event at the Coliseum. Fun. Multiple dialogue boxes are always fun. You know, it's quite rare for a non-merchant to see non-merchant foreigners to come to Altago. Altago's a country of prosperity and affluence. I'm sure you'll enjoy it here. Wow, your hair's so red. It's so pretty. How'd you get your hair like that? How cool. So how did you get so big? How cool. How can you walk around town looking like that? Well, it's not like you're dressed weird or anything. You just look like mercenaries. Kind of is. The war only just ended, so people are still sensitive about outsiders, and you look like mercenaries in that getup. Well, not that I care. Since you're here, spend lots of money, okay? This is the Tritheus Temple of Altago, so I come here to pray daily. How about it, young man? Would you like to pray with me? Welcome, traveler. This is the Tritheus Temple of the State Church of Altago. We Tritheus revere holes of the sky, Mea of the earth, and Gratios of the sea. This belief is widely prominent in Orietta. Please feel free to offer your prayers. I shall be praying to the gods for your journey to be safe. Are you merchants as well? Then I suggest you offer a prayer here. Gratios, the sea god, one of the pillars of Tritheism. He is the one that has blessed Altago with prosperity through commerce over the sea. Hol's the sky god, Mea the earth god, and Gratios the sea god. These are the gods of Tritheism. And among them it is the sea god that has blessed us with international commerce. Sure. Belittle your scientists and engineers like that. Locked doors. What is the point? We, the Tritheist Church, do not get involved with politics. Rather, our purpose is to be with the people and guide their steps. I wish to help the Tritheist faith grow deeper and more personal. I'm still learning as a priest. I wish to help the Tritheist faith grow deeper and more personal. Symmetrical. This is the way to the palace, where the sovereign of Altago dwells. Civilians are not allowed to enter the palace without permission. Please step away. As the guard of the front gate, I must take extreme care. Please understand. Step away. His Majesty is extremely busy. You can't just come here thinking you can have an audience with him. His Majesty is an extremely busy man. Don't bother him. Halt! Stop it there, criminal scum! You must be foreigners. This is the royal palace. You may not enter without permission. Step away. Alright. So, you are Zanzibar. I've heard much about you, you know. They say you have the best products in all the Meadow Sea. I want the most beautiful hairpin for myself. I'd like to see what you have. I've heard plenty of rumors about Zanzibar firm already. Prices are of no concern. I only want the most beautiful hairpin for myself. I'm eternally grateful for your visit to Zanzibar firm. Yes, of course. We at Zanzibar firm are always aiming to be #1. Naval ships, works of art. You name it, and we'll have it ready for you. I love the sound of money changing hands. Very well then, I'll prepare something that you have never seen before. Hey, don't interrupt, we're talking business here. Commoners like you shouldn't be in here. Get out. Don't make me say it again. This is no place for some commoner. Get out of here before I kick you out. Ah, commoner. Welcome to Zanzibar firm, the #1 business in all Altago. We're sorry, but we are not open at the moment. Please come again another time. Though I doubt a commoner can afford anything we carry. Ah, a long time ago, my master had a rival merchant. Perhaps you could even call him an arch-rival. His name was Balsam. He was met with an unfortunate accident in the sea and went missing. Of course, my master saw the opportunity and took the economy by storm. Life can be so unpredictable. Don't you meet a Balsam in one of the other East games? I feel like I have met a Balsam in one of the other East games. I'm going to look it up, actually. Might as well. The only thing that sucks is that the music cuts out, so you can't really do much about it. No, doesn't look like it. I do feel like we met a character that was named Balsam. Oh well. So much for that. So it's the Colosseum then? Buff. Who are you? A swordsman from a faraway land, maybe? Unfortunately, the executioner is out, and we have orders to not let anyone in. If you wish to meet with our executioner, you'll have to come back another time. This is the pride and joy of Altago. The Grand Colosseum is a place of blood, leather, and gratuitous whipping. The energy and tension in the air. There's no greater pleasure, except Ursa's whip. Forget I said that. I'm getting a phone call. Great. There we go. Sorry about that. Like usual, every time I get a phone call. However, there are no events today, so if you have no other business here, come another time. The door is locked. The door is still locked. So,
Yeah, all right.
looks like we have a gear slot too, similar to like the, like we'd have it for the dwarf bracelet and junk. Oh, let's go back this way. It's been so hot lately, and it's just getting hotter every day. I've lived in Altago City for many long years, and this heat is unprecedented. Too much for these frail old bones. Can't someone do something about this damned heat? I don't know. Have you tried swimming? My business is doing so well, I can't stop laughing maniacally. It's all thanks to the Prime Minister. I love you, man. Thanks to the Prime Minister's policies, the future for us merchants is looking brighter than ever. Thanks to our local economic policies, merchants like my master are able to flourish and strengthen this kingdom. I benefit from this as well as my wage is truly respectable. I am forever grateful to my master. I am so often preoccupied that my master's harsh tone of voice makes me jump. I wish he'd speak more calmly. Hi. Teresa reunions. Charmed, I'm sure. My father sells his merchandise with the largest business firm in Altago. Of course, it's all goods that mere commoners like yourselves could never even dream of purchasing. A gentleman should not overstay his welcome in a lady's room. It is time for you to go. Okay. Thank you for the conversation, nice lady. Civilians are not allowed in the old waterway. No exceptions. So I'll ask you to keep your distance, please. But the waterway is off limits. Please keep your distance. The door is shut tight. So, what else is around town? Looks like a food store. Sorry, but we're not open yet. You guys must be foreigners. Come back after you kill some time around town. There's a limit to how many items you can carry. It's necessary to think before using them. Oh no. Oh no. That can't be good. We're not open yet. Come back in a few hours. Nightmare mode, and we have a lot less healing items. I'm so tired of Altaginian clothing. Fortunately, travelers love it since it's all so cool and comfortable. I just wish I could wear some exotic outfits from foreign countries every now and again. Something cuter. Those are some interesting duds you're wearing. With the roll over, maybe we could start importing clothes like that. Weapon shop. Ah, customers, welcome. This is my weapon shop. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of an inventory check right now, so could you come back another time? Sorry, but we're in the middle of an inventory check right now. Could you come back another time? Yeah. Fine. Whatever you say. Oh my, a foreigner. We don't get many of those. Up these stairs, just in front of the palace, you find a public square which is full of bustling shops. Not really. No one wants to sell me anything. We're looking at Otago City's best tavern. How about it, boys? Care for a drink? We have lovely rooms to offer as well, so do feel free to make yourselves at home for as long as you desire. We're a nice establishment here. Our tavern can wet your throat and soothe your tired bones. Why don't you drop by? We have 495 gold. Just noticed that. Past this gate of the Altago Plains. I don't believe I've ever seen you before. You there, halt. You're not from around here, are you? I can't allow foreigners to just come and go as they please. Stay your ground. Huh? What do you mean? Just doing my job, sir. Don't try anything funny. I told you, you're not going anywhere. Stay back. Okay. Hey, look! Dead zone. Thought I remedied that, but this game might have a slightly smaller dead zone. Let's go this way. Old Town's just beyond here, but it ain't meant for the eyes of travelers like you. You best move along. Are we going to get robbed? Oh hey, we're in the tavern now. Damn those Dragon Knights. There's so much research to do, but if foreigners can't leave the city, my hands are tied. Sorry, I don't mean to complain. My name is Michael Wooten, Seeker of Knowledge. Let's compare notes sometime. Why won't they allow me to leave? I'm offering to investigate the shrine for free. It's a true deal, is it not? Welcome, Yossi Travelers. My name's John Cordova. Very pleased to meet you. We serve both as a bar and inn. Drop by for a drink or stay the night to rest your bones. It's up to you. Apparently, with the monsters getting ever more aggressive, monster repellents don't work anymore. Without the Longma cart, peddlers would have a terrible time trying to stay in business. If monster repellents won't work, I guess it only leaves the Longma cart. Sucks for the merchants. Young men like you should not be at a place like this so early. I'm just joking. It's good to have young faces around. Make yourselves at home. Handsome, well-mannered young men like yourselves are welcome here. Make yourselves at home. Sexy waitress. Descriptive. I heard that it's really hot here, so I didn't want to come at first. But the room we're staying is really pretty, and I love the clothes here, so I'm glad I came with Mommy. Thinking of nice and wearing light, comfortable clothes, I'm glad I came with Mommy. Altago is no longer at war now, so I brought my daughter with me this time. Altaginian weapons are especially sought after for their supreme workmanship, and can be sold for a handsome price. Weapons from Altago are the finest quality and are among the most sought after goods overseas. So I wonder, between this would be just after East 8 in the timeline, technically. So why does Adol only have a short sword? the only time they made sense of the games was him, like, getting shipwrecked in East 1, so he had nothing when he actually got on land. There was East 2, where he fell off the big tower of Dharm and ended up losing all of his weapons. After East 2, all of his magical artifacts no longer had any power because that's where they gained power from after the island was destroyed. Yeah. So what happened between East 8 and East 7? Oh dear, is that my stomach? You need to worry about me. I'll be just fine. I had to skip breakfast today. Those damn Old Town dogs are wandering about our streets. I can feel them breathing the same air they do. It's sickening. Hey, don't look at me like that. It's good for business. Cheap labor is extremely valuable. If they weren't around after all, then we'd have to do our own dirty work. Old Town dogs are do nothing but pollute the air in Altago City. People from Old Town are willing to accept low wages, so we use them for whenever we need cheap labor. Old Town, Altago. Sad music. The water in the well is no good lately. It smells like something's rotting. It was never like that before. We had to get water from the city, and at my age, it's pretty rough. We had to get water from the city, and at my age, it's pretty rough. No, you guys look strong. What do you do? Are you mercenaries? Huh? You're an adventurer? What's that? Adventurer? What's that? What do you do? This is a place for those that have nowhere else to go. Refugees, orphans, people that lost everything due to heavy debts. Everyone has their reasons. Just leave us alone. Why is the music so sad? What? I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry, I'm very hard of hearing. You'll have to ask someone else. I'm hard of hearing, so I don't know what you're asking me. Sorry, but please ask someone else. Travelers, please have pity on this poor old man. That's what you're expecting me to say, right? Because I'm poor? Don't assume I need your help. Like I'd ever beg for food. Even the poor have pride. Okay. Cat's house. What? You feel pity for us? Then give us some money or get the hell out. Take your pick, Red. You have pity for us? Then fork over your money, otherwise get the hell out. Vulgar woman. Have you heard? Apparently an ancient shrine was discovered after the earthquake. That's not something that happens every day. An ancient shrine was discovered after the earthquake. Fascinating, though. Indeed. This child's parents haven't returned for several months now. There aren't any jobs in Old Town, so they work on a merchant ship as laborers. I know that sometimes there is no choice, but the children must feel so lonely without their parents. I hope she comes back soon. I'm so bored. And I want to play with Maya. Dead end. Well, we've been everywhere around town and talked to everybody. What else is there to do? Go back to the ship, maybe? Is there a journal? Camera automatic, zoomed in, zoomed out, okay. Wait, there's a detail option? Oh yeah, always on high. I don't need to change bloom settings. We don't need that. Alright, so I've been all the way around the city. Talk to everybody. Everybody, not everyone twice though. No, Laddock told me about your Scooby Dogs. I wonder why I praise the solar. Yep. Lost your way, did you? Go up the stairs yonder for Main Street, and a wee bit farther for the market square by the palace. May do well, travelers. Best of luck and health to ye. Okay, that's new. What's this music? Hey, come on. It's not like I'm ordering you to never work again. I'm just saying you should take a break and spend more time with me. It's not every day someone like me asks a girl like you out. But don't tell me you're actually gonna turn him down. Don't you know who he is? He's the Commander Rod, hero of the Roman War. You'd be thankful he's willing to spend his precious time with an astute girl like yourself. But Oh, now, man, there's no need to frighten the poor girl. Of course, turning down someone's goodwill can result in trouble. Especially if you plan to keep doing business around here. Huh? Maya! Bah! All that damage. Why, you little... Get away from him! Trying to save your older sister, huh? Pretty brave for a mute brat. You're wasting your time. Nothing you can do means anything. You're nothing. Nobody. Please stop. You have business with me, I'll oblige. And if you tell me to stop doing business here, I'll stop. So please, just leave her alone. Such sisterly devotion. Well, if that's what you want, I'll be a gentleman and do as you say. Adol, looks like something's up. What should we do? Let's help. Hey now, how about you stop right there? Huh? What? Adol instructed the knights to stop doing what they're doing. What the hell? You dare issue orders to the Dragon Knights? Know your place. You must not be from around here. That red hair. You're a European. Huh. Interesting. Alright, new plan. Men, arrest these foreigners. Huh? What do you think you're doing? You're under arrest as suspected Roman spies. You may be at peace, but no one can be too secure. You understand. And even if you're not spies, you need to be taught a lesson. To never, ever defy the authority of the Dragon Knights. Yes, sir. And we don't have weapons. At least not equipped on us right now. Why, you... Resistance is futile. You'd best be cooperative until your charge is cleared. Damn it. I don't realize he'd have to do as he was told until his charge was cleared. Stop! These men didn't do anything at all. I'll let you go for today. I found a new toy to play with. Good luck with your flower selling. Look at that grass walking effect. Huh? Oh. Maya, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Ah. Good. I doubt we'll have any more customers for the rest of the day, so how about we go home? Can you help me clean up? Ah. So we have an actual mute in this game. I got those two men mixed up in all this. I hope they'll be okay. This should be interesting. This would be a good way to have your, all of their gear from the last game taken away. Adol and Dogi had their weapons confiscated. Roman spies my ass. You're just making things up so you can lock us away. We'll see about that. The redhead looks like he knows his way around a sword. This blade has obvious marks of long use. It's not like your open weapon could be of any use against ours, though. Might as well be a twig. Regardless, I can tell you're not just normal travelers. Looks like it'll be quite worthwhile getting you to talk. Like hell it will. We're completely innocent here. You got the wrong guys. No, yeah, I mean, Adol's skill with the sword is undeniable, but that's no crime. So you admit it. Even if you're not spies, I bet you're either mercenaries or bounty hunters. Oh right, I can't forget the possibility of you being pirates. Not quite. They're adventurers. Who dat? He has fancy hair. Ah, Commander Skyus. Adol the Red. He's quite famous. I heard that his hair looks like fire, and indeed the rumors are quite true. Adventurer. You expect me to believe nonsense like that? Wait, what the hell are you doing here, Skyus? You trying to defy me? Not at all. But there is someone else who has business with them. Someone higher ranked than you. I'm merely following orders. What? You mean... That's right. It's a direct order from His Majesty. Sorry to interrupt your hard work, but I do believe it can wait. Son of a... With your tail between your legs. Don't get all high and mighty on me. I don't care if you're the Altaginian Falcon. You're just a piece of trash from the old town. You just wait, I'll show you who's boss. My. Doesn't make a very good commander now, does he? As a commander of the Dragon Knights myself, please accept my apologies for his behavior. I'm truly sorry that you two have had such a poor introduction to Altago. That's okay, I guess. Thanks. So, who are you? The name's Skyus. I'm under direct command of the General. I've come here to bring you before someone who greatly wishes to meet you. Will you accompany me? So Adol the Red is already well known among nobility. But aside from that, not really. Do we really have a choice? Wait, didn't you say His Majesty? Don't tell me. It is as you suspect. The very person we the Dragon Knights serve, the ruler of all Altago, His Majesty, King Kumarl, awaits you. Well, front row seats to the king right as we arrive. Eventually, it's gonna be a miracle to find someone who doesn't know Adol. This is the Altago Palace. His Majesty is waiting for you in the audience chamber. You may enter at will. Right. Looks like our minds have been made up for us. Let's go, Adol. What's wrong? Don't you wish to speak to His Majesty? He's taking audience in the main hall right now. You may enter at will. Enter at will, my ass. I only have one choice. Your Majesty, I have brought the men with me. Let them in. You must be confused, arrested, then summoned here so suddenly. My name is Kumarl. Kumarl Sari Edonas. I am the king of Altago. Adol, hurry up and say something. Adol greeted the king and introduced himself. Adol the Red. I've heard about you, but I must admit you are younger than I had imagined. You must be his partner, Dogi, is that right? Someone actually heard of him! Huh? You know about me too? An old friend of mine has told me much about both of you. A freedom-loving pirate king, as it happens. He told me of your visit to Altago. Certain you must know his name, One-Eyed Laddock. No Laddock? That old geezer didn't tell us anything about you. He must have wanted you to be surprised. However, I never imagined you would get mixed up with the Dragon Knights first thing upon your arrival. You're even more trouble-prone than the rumors suggest. Well, yeah, that is pretty much us. It was not very long ago that we were at war. It's only natural to be on guard. Raud can be a bit of a handful on occasion, but he's not a bad man. If he has done anything out of line, please allow me to apologize on his behalf. Not at all. Adol, it is my understanding that you are an adventurer. I assume you plan to explore a little country of Altago? If possible, yes. I see. However, there is a mandate that currently forbids the movements of foreigners beyond the city walls. I believe it would be prudent of me to make an exception in your case, though. You sure that's okay? Take it as a token of my regret for what happened earlier. Besides which, you are Laddock's acquaintances, and I must admit, I am interested in seeing just what adventurers like yourselves actually do. I do not mean to make it sound as though we are negotiating a deal, but I have a favor to ask of you. A few days ago, there was an earthquake which is an extremely rare incident here in Altago. I am unsure whether the quake contributed to its discovery, but an ancient shrine was found nearby. I had the Dragon Knights examine the area, but they found no abnormalities. I am not so easily satisfied, however. Some may call it a hunch, but I cannot help thinking there might be something worthwhile there. Which is why I want adventurers such as yourselves to take a look and tell me what you think. I see. Sounds like a perfect job for you, Adol. No boats involved. What do you want to do? Isn't it obvious? Adol thought about for only a moment, then enthusiastically accepted the king's request. I am in your debt. Skyas? Yes, your majesty. Inform them of the shrine's location. Additionally, no matter how skilled they may be, this is their first time in Altago. Please ensure they are not lacking in anything before they set off. Yes, your majesty. This guy is going to join us then? Our third party member? Rounding out the party? He looks like he'd use a spear to me. I must thank you for accepting His Majesty's request. Regarding the location of the shrine, well, before we get to that, allow me to give you this. A shamshir. And Spherai. Okay. Weapons. They're used here by the Dragon Knights. In Altago, our weapons are infusibles known simply as Dragon Energy. This makes them much stronger as well as easier to use than your open weapons. Well, they're pretty well made, I'll give you that. You sure we can have these, though? Think of them as an exchange for the ones Raud took from you. Besides, these Altaginian weapons are more than just strong. The Dragon Energy in them allows for the use of special skills. Rather than explaining, how about I show you their functions? You'll surely understand better if you see them in action. Learn weapon usage, sure, why not? Alright, come with me then. To the arena. Coliseum, I mean. Sorry. Cool place. Man, I didn't expect the Coliseum to be this big. This Coliseum is one of the royal facilities of Altago. We sometimes showcase battles between swordsman and monster here, though it's usually used for training. Are these two the ones you told me about? Hi. Not bad shape for foreigners. Yes, I'll be instructing them in Altaginian weapon arts. I would like your help as per our previous arrangement. No reason to turn down a request from the Falcon himself. However, I'd like you to showcase your swordsmanship in return. It'd be guaranteed full house if you're the headliner. Okay, so he's a swordsman. As long as the general agrees. Oh, you're no fun. Maybe a rapier? You there. Ready the beasts. Yes, ma'am. Who's that lady? Leather, metal studs, killer outfit. She must be the executioner? Spot on. Her name is Ursa, and yes, she is the executioner and manager of this entire facility. I requested that she provide some monsters for training purposes. Learn by doing, as they say. A real monster already, huh? Let me at him. That I shall. Now then, before you begin, why don't we go over some basics? In locations where Adol unsheaths his sword, battle controls are used. A button to attack, B button to evade. LB to switch characters. Approach the enemy to attack, and fall back when you sense danger. This is the #1 rule of survival. You may already know this, but never hurts to reconfirm the fundamentals. Yeah, I guess. Kinda a little overly basic, though, if you ask me. The details of new tutorials can also be found in the help section of your journal. You may check your journal at any time to review any tutorials. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Equipping weapons and skills. Skills are linked to weapons, therefore in order to use them, you must first equip those weapons. Interesting. So we don't learn skills, more so we use the weapons, and the weapons have the skills attached to them. Okay. Before we go any further, let's go over equipping weapons and skills. To equip weapons and skills, go into the Equip section of the camp menu. Skills will show up in the menu after their corresponding weapons are first equipped. Or maybe we max them out and then you permanently learn them? Try equipping the weapon I gave you earlier. We'll start from there. Alright. Strength Blast. Slashes downward with full force. Combination. Unleashes a 3-hit combo. And SP is more varied than the last game, too.
Let me at it. All right. Yeah. All right.
He sounds a lot more gruff in this game. I can't use those. Jeez, those sound effects are loud. Like, really loud.
All right.
Damn it, G-Force. I do not want to install a new driver. Good. Looks like you are both ready. Yeah, we are, but... Adol, is it just me, or do you feel something from the weapon? The energy you feel surging through you as you hold your weapon is dragon energy. If you can feel it, that means you have natural talent for using skills. Oh well, great. That just makes you want to try using some. And so you shall. Using skills. Allow me to explain the process. Listen well. Skills use up SP, which is stored each time you attack an enemy normally. You can use charged attacks to store a lot of SP at once. What about charged attacks? Press and hold A to charge your attack. Charged attacks are stronger than regular attacks and increment SP more quickly. Okay. That's the basic premise. I see. So you need to store up energy during battles to use skills. Man, this could take a while to get used to. I agree. I'm sure if you actually try it, you'll understand much better. Here, you'll need this. Training dummy. It's a dummy doll used mainly to train new recruits. You will naturally get familiar with using skills by practicing upon it. You're pretty well prepared. Gotta say, this brings back a lot of memories, too. My master used to train me with dolls just like this. Do you plan to just stand there and wax nostalgic? Come, take up a fighting stance. It shouldn't be too difficult. Simply use charge attacks and the skills to destroy the doll. However, if you destroy the doll without using both charge attacks and skills, you must do it over. over and over until you do it properly. Why so strict all of a sudden? Well, it is training, I guess. Let's try it, Adol. That's the spirit. Are you ready then? Begin. Let's see, was... Wow, that takes a long time to charge in comparison. I like the interesting damage counter there. Good. Looks like you understand how to use skills now. Man, what great stuff. Altadenian weapons really are strong. Using charge attacks effectively also helps with using skills. And that is the extent of the knowledge I can impart to you regarding skills. Next lesson, please. Attack types. Strike, slash, and pierce. Lastly, I'll inform you of attack types. It's a bit complicated, but it will help you to at least have an idea. Depending on the monster type, the efficacy and accuracy of your attack may change. Accuracy? Oh no. The rule of thumb is, for soft enemies, use Adol. For hard enemies, use Dogi. Soft, hard, and light. Okay. There are various types of monsters, each with different characteristics. Sometimes your weapons won't work. I hear what you're saying, but I don't really get it. Adol and I have fought countless battles so far, but we never had to worry about attack types. Foreigners. Don't underestimate the monsters, especially if you've never fought one in Altaga before. Ursa, right? Didn't mean to sound cocky or anything, it just comes naturally. Skias, they're ready. Good timing. Adol, Dogi, your monsters await. After a real battle, I'm quite confident you'll understand the true importance of attack types. Grr. Those are Altagenian monsters? They've been captured specifically for training purposes. They're broken in, so to speak, so you needn't worry. These monsters in particular have extremely soft bodies, making strike attacks ineffective, which means that my attacks won't work. Just great. Why don't you try attacking first? You'll see what we mean right away. The monsters are getting impatient. We should get started. Alright, let's do this, Adol. My beast, you may proceed. Let's see how much damage we do with Adol. 1. Bad attack. Stop. Not bad. My attacks really didn't work. It's not over yet. Next. This time the monster has a hard shell. Looks like your sword won't do much, Adol. Let me do the attacking. Begin. Alright, Wall Crusher. Show me your stuff. Good. And no damage. So, how was it? Do you understand the importance of attack types now? Yeah, I never imagined that my damage output could vary that much. The monsters in Altaga really are strong. It's good that you understand. Keep in mind, however, this is only training. In real battles, you may face many monsters at once. Alternating who will attack, therefore, becomes all the more important. In other words, teamwork. Good thing I'm with you, buddy. That's about it. Anything else you'd like me to go over again? I'm good. I see. If you ever feel the need to confirm anything you learned today, you need only check your journal. There are more unknown monsters in Altaga than there are known, so be certain you always keep your guard up. We're done here. Why don't we go outside? I have work to do, so if you'll excuse me. Adol thanked Ursa. Don't mention it. Come by any time. I'm always here, and I do so enjoy my work. Be careful not to get eaten by monsters out there, or there won't be anything left for me. Thanks? Now, if you have any questions, I will answer them. You may ask anything, not just about how to fight, but the geography of Altago. Outside Altago City is an open area, predictably called Altago Plains. It's quite expansive and has roads that lead to the numerous villages which dot the land. Just wandering about is sure to get you lost, so I suggest you regularly take note of your location. The monsters of Altago. I must warn you though, among the monsters of Altago there are some which are quite enormous. We call them Titanos, and they cannot be defeated through regular means. Even the normal-sized monsters are quite ferocious, and they may attack in packs. In Altago, it is considered common sense not to wander into the plains without a companion. There are 2 of you, but it would be better if you had a 3rd companion. One day, stronger weapons will be prudent as well. We have a procedure called synthesis in Altago. You should be able to obtain more suitable armaments. If you want to know more about it, I'd suggest visiting one of the weapon or item shops, or even a street merchant. No further questions then. If you'll excuse me then. The shrine His Majesty wants you to investigate is to the northwest of here. Ah, right. Here, take this as well. Thank you very much. To access items, including the map, press the Assign menu button or key. This will open the item menu. When checking the map of Altago, your next destination will be marked with a flag. Just like East 4. Or should I say Memories of Salsada. You can use / equip weapons pressing the A button. Man, thanks a lot. Should you learn anything, please do report back to His Majesty at once. Good luck out there. Man, for a moment I thought we were done for. Guess we can't complain though. Got to meet some high ups, and that even scored us a pass out of this town. Heck, a skilled swordsman even taught us a few things. It's a good start to our journey, if you ask me. Good omen even. So, we gonna head out or what? We need to kick us some shrine. I'm sure he's ready to bust down some walls.
All right.
Used to fighting Altago style yet? You just have to gain some field experience now. Go through the south gate out of the city to the plains. We run into plenty of monsters there. This is as far as I can help you. You'll have to gain field experience now. How's your training? Did it go well? Learning how to use Altaginian weapons as quickly as you did. You two are anything but ordinary. I don't know what brought you here, but I wish you good luck in your travels. You're so strange. I don't know what brought you here, but I wish you good luck in your travels. Foreigners, eh? That's something we see often here. Anyway, behave yourselves while you're in here. This Coliseum houses a lot of dangerous equipment and monsters. We can't have you getting hurt. You seem satisfied with your fight against the monsters, but the monsters kept here have been trained so they're actually quite calm. All monsters, especially the ones inland, are very ferocious. Don't let your guard down. Whoa, your hair. Oh, sorry, I thought it was on fire. Anyway, don't come in here. You get eaten by the monsters, and I'll have to clean it up. There are a lot of weapons and vicious monsters being kept here. If you don't want to get hurt, turn around now. Don't go near the underground cells beyond here. That's where the people on death row await their execution. This Coliseum both has the cells and ceremonial grounds for executions. Can I save? Oh yeah. Auto-saving. Or not restricted saving. Nobody's here. Alright. Welcome. This is a Coliseum built for those who have trained martial skills. The Coliseum is also a way for execution, so don't commit any crimes unless you want to make Ursa's day. It'd be a shame if you two traveled all this way only to end up in the belly of a beast. Be careful out there. The Coliseum is run with the executioner at the top and workers like myself under her. The executioner may be a woman, but she is one crazy up. Just be sure to mind yourself around her. Okay. My throat is getting really dry, I don't know why. You guys must be foreigners. I haven't seen anyone stand up to the Dragon Knights like that in a while. Nothing good will come out of defying someone of high social status. Be smart next time. Why are you so stupid? Getting arrested trying to save some old town lowlife? Wise up, man. Fruit that grows in the sunny land of Otago is very delicious. Want some? My fruits are the world's best. Take a look, I can prove it. I picked up these fruits myself. I can guarantee their taste. Buy some. Hey, didn't Rod just arrest you? I don't even want to think about getting arrested by Rod. Glad you're okay, though. Can't believe you guys made it out of Rod's hands alive. Commander Rod always causes trouble for the poor flower lady, but no one's ever stood up to him like that before. You sirs deserve my respect. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Belinda Nis. Can't believe you actually stood up to that unruly man. You have my utmost respect. Your flower stand is gone. That Zanzibar firm over there has a lot of high-quality merchandise. They're really expensive, though. Only the extremely rich can afford any of them. Right now, monster repellents and rare gemstones are all the craze. They're pretty expensive, though. I love Skyus. He's so cool. He always asks me how I'm doing when he passes by here. He's so nice. Skyus is so cool. When I grow up, I'm gonna marry him. Okay. This is the way to the palace, to where the sovereign of Otago dwells. Ah, it's you. I've been told about you. You may pass. As a guard at the front gate, I must take extreme care. Please understand. Even if His Majesty does not personally mind you seeing him, the fact remains that he is always busy. Keep your visits to the palace short, and stay away if you don't have a good reason to come. His Majesty is extremely busy. Don't interrupt his work too much. Hey, cat. Here, Commander Rod is causing trouble in the city again. Apparently he's imprisoned some random foreigners saying they're spies. So stupid. It's so like Commander Rod to imprison random people claiming them to be spies. How many times is it now that Commander Rod has caused trouble in some way or another? Another equally concerning matter is His Majesty's overly forgiving nature. We should be careful not to get noticed by Commander Rod. When you brought in here earlier by the Dragon Knights, the more I look at you, the more shabby you look. Aren't you embarrassed walking around the palace looking that shabby? No. You look badass, unlike you. You look very ordinary. Blech. Who wants to look ordinary? This is the Dragon Knight Station, where the palace guards and the general perform their duties. I apologize on Commander Rod's behalf. Such discriminatory imprisonment is wrong, both morally and legally. Commander Rod's from a noble family, so people even call his minions a noble faction. To imprison the innocent on a whim, without just cause, is both forbidden and unthinkable. Please forgive us. Well, at least he's not... He reminds me of Leo. Except Leo wouldn't imprison random people. Commander Rod often boasts about how he defeated the Roman Navy, but Commander Skyus did most of the work. Commander Skyus doesn't say anything, though, so there are people that actually believe Commander Rod's nonsense. Commander Rod has a personal grudge against Commander Skyus, the Altaginian Falcon. He's actually quite capable when he isn't doing something foolish, like claiming the honor of someone else. Commander Rod seems to have returned to the office. Your case was dismissed for lack of evidence. You should leave before the commander tries something again. Commander Rod isn't a bad man. He's just unruly and doesn't always behave himself is all. Anyway, you should leave before he tries something again. Let's pay him a visit. Hey, you're out of the cell. Good for you. But I wouldn't want to come back here if I were you. You guys sure are weird. If you hadn't been cleared of your charge of a spy... it's nothing. We would probably be dead. looks like Dogi can get stuck on stuff. Let's try that again. Okay. This floor holds the office of the General and Commanders. I doubt foreigners such as yourselves would have any business up here. Just don't touch anything. It's you. If you try and defy Commander Ron again, you're gonna get hurt big time, remember that. Don't look all smug just because you got out of the cell. Your charge hasn't been cleared completely yet. Actually, it has. It's you. Don't think I won't do anything just because you got Gaius on your side. I can arrest you again in a heartbeat if I want to. Possibly a Roman spy. That's more than enough reason. Listen up. If you see anyone that looks even remotely Roman, search them. Ship traffic from overseas has increased since the war ended, so they'd be able to sneak in easily now. I don't care. Bring in anyone suspicious, I'll make them talk. What a guy. Well, let's go say hi to the king again. They call One-Eyed Laddock a pirate, but I've seen him visit His Majesty and he's clearly just a man. His Majesty has sound judgment of character, such as the reason everyone here bears you warm welcome. Altago's a land that transformed commerce into prosperity for its people. Please, make yourselves at home here. Might as well explore. Can't hurt. Cool. A lamp. During the Altiginian Roman War, One-Eyed Laddock came to Altago's harbor to stock up on supplies. In exchange for free passage, he offered His Majesty pertinent information pertaining to Rome and the Roman fleet. His Majesty and Laddock had a common enemy. This developed an instant rapport with one another. The Prime Minister was dead set against fraternizing with pirates, but the rest of us were quite taken with him. His Majesty was eagerly awaiting our arrival after reading the letter sent to him by the pirate Laddock. Of course, he never expected you to appear as a suspect. But I suppose when you're friends with the pirate, such things are bound to happen. Cleaning, dusting, la la la. Yes, Mia, how may I assist you? Are you lost? I'm afraid this room is off limits to common guests. These are the quarters belonging to the princess herself. Is a princess? This room belongs to Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Altago. She's not here now, but it's still quite off limits. Alrighty then. That is a dead end. I thank you for agreeing to His Majesty's request. Believe it or not, this is actually the first time I've ever met one who called himself an adventurer. And considering your earlier run-in with Rod, I expect your travels will prove most interesting. Well, best of luck to you. I'm sure many things will be new to you here in Altago, but you'll get used to them. I have informed the men on security duty about you. You'll be able to move about freely in and out of the palace, and outside of the city as well. A duo of free-spirited adventurers. I look forward to hearing all about your exploits here in Altago. I leave the matter of the shrine in your hands. If you ever had any questions, please feel free to ask Gaius. Actually, I suggest you ask Gaius about the location of the shrine as well. I look forward to your assessment as adventurers. Do you not know where the shrine is? The shrine is rather close to the city's south gate. There's a path leading northwest from the main road. The shrine is at the end of that path. I'm sure adventurers like yourselves will be able to find it easily. Okay, it's just my thumb. dragging it slightly to the left. So you were Zanzibar. That dialogue has not changed. I'm eternally grateful for your visit to Zanzibar firm. Yes, of course. Yep. Uh-huh. Select buy / synthesize and sell items. To buy and sell items or conduct synthesis. You can synthesize raw materials to create new items and equipment. Huh. Ooh. Cool. $48 gold. Zanzibar firm was started and built up by master alone. Most of the customers here are noble lords and tradesmen that purchase high-priced goods. There seem to be travelers on a budget. I don't know what possessed you to enter a shop of this caliber. Thank you, come again. Will they have different dialogue if I talk twice? Master despises the poor and thus does not allow commoners in. Alright. I'll be able to afford your shit later. Trust me. A long time ago, my master had a rival merchant. Perhaps you call him an arch-rival yet. Ooh, the church. I wonder how many side quests there are in this game. Seems you're foreigners that just arrived. I'm sorry you had to go through that. You should pray to Gratios, too. If you pray hard enough, calamities will not come your way. Gratios is a sea god. I'm sure he listens to the prayers of even foreigners. I don't think he likes Adol all that much. Welcome, traveler. Yep, okay. That's not different. I'm guessing a lot of the buildings have the same dialogue. Maybe. The official religion of Altago is okay. You can even see the Dragon Knight's naval base at the statue's foot. Isn't that a thrilling sight? Seems like there's a lot of non-changing dialogue. Went to town for a pint, and all the tales are telling and all the locals are telling tales of two foreigners getting arrested. And I knew right then that it must have been you two. Trouble is a way of finding you wherever you may go. Not one foot off the bow, and you've already found yourselves into some trouble. Lodox is right. You're both bad news. By a couple of times. Danny is my friend, though, right? He's always welcome here. So it seems like the dock has changed dialogue. Is that? Never seen a cargo crane before? Nope. Pretty sure that's the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's like all the same. Alright then. Nobody else important here, so let's move out. So then, what about here? Nope. No exceptions, not even us. Alright. Let's look at the shops. Looks like you're planning on going somewhere. There are many dangers outside the city walls. Perhaps I could teach you a thing or two that may be of help. What do you want to know? Let's talk about our normal statuses. Okay. I can understand once it happens. There's a limit to how many recovery items you may carry. Okay. Hey, welcome. We have plenty of recovery medicines and other items. You see something you want, just say the word. I need armor. Wow, everything is pretty expensive here. Alright. Vitality belt, power wrist, strength plus 10, defense plus 10, dex 10, agility 10. Okay. Weapons. Welcome, this is the weapon shop. We may have a blunt object in stock for all your bludgeoning needs. Ooh, chainmail. But only enough for one. Oh, never mind. It's like I can buy the armor and not have enough left over. A rosette. Okay. So there's like a... They give us enough gold to buy all of the lowest level stuff. And a shield for Adol. And a bracelet for Dogi. Thanks a lot. Be sure to come by again. We have many more wonderfully harmful objects in stock. Will do. Wish more about them, but I am no muscle-bound circus strong-arm, as you can see, so there's little I can do. Unless, would you be willing to find some raw materials that could help my research and bring them to me here? I'm looking specifically for materials from Titanos, as well as anything native to each of the tribal territories. If you help me, I'll share my knowledge with you. Rants, rambles, soliloquies, segues, you name it. It would be wonderful to work together to deepen our understanding of this land. Quest 5, Lecture Tribes of Altago, and Quest 6, Lecture Titano Ecology were added to my journal. There are quests that can be taken while traveling around Altago. While they are not required to progress the game, you can receive rewards and bonuses for each quest completed. Did you find anything of interest? Talk. Damn those Dragon Knights. There's so much research to do, but if foreigners can't lead the scene, my hands are tied. Oh. That's about the tribes. There are 5 tribes that have lived in Altago since ancient times. They built villages in their respective territories and live a lifestyle that has changed very little over the years. Unfortunately, not all those tribes have survived. 2, in fact, have vanished entirely, I'm sad to say. If you can show me raw materials found in those tribes' territories, I'll gladly tell you more about them. Titanos. Titanos are giant monsters that live in Altago. Their size can range anywhere between 6 to 20 mil. Truly massive. Of course, humans are no match for such gargantuan beasts, but thankfully they prefer to live deep inland. I wish I could see one with my own 2 eyes someday, and live to tell the tale, of course. At any rate, I'll gladly tell you more about them, but only if you bring me parts of them to study. I'm collecting data regarding the tribes and Titanos of Altago. Please bring me any raw materials you may find in the tribe's territories, as well as pieces taken from the Titano bodies. I'll be able to tell you much more about both the tribes and the Titanos if you do. So are Titanos like super bosses? Looks like nothing new in here. Hi, I'm Kevin Lassiter. What's your name? Did you come here to start a new business too? No? Oh, thank goodness. In that case, it's really nice to meet you. Sorry, but I thought you might be a potential rival. I have everything I need to start a business, except confidence, of course. But what the hell, let's get crazy. I don't remember talking to that guy. He must be new. I wonder if quests are missable. Seeing if there's anything interesting here. Or new looking. Hi, kitty cat. So Maya's from Old Town. I wonder if that flower girl is here. Maybe she lives here. We just haven't triggered that section of the story yet, where we can meet her in Old Town. Well then, time to adventure. At long last. I've been ordered to let the red-haired adventurer and his party through, so you may pass. Once you're out of the city, you will face monsters, so be certain you take care out there. This music is a good first impression. Very hype. The monsters outside the city walls will attack and drain your HP. If your HP reaches 0, it's game over. HP can be recovered by touching stone monuments or simply by standing still. Be sure to keep a careful eye on it. Additionally, you can view the minimap in full screen by pressing the assigned map button or key. Big map. East, Altago City. West, North Altago Plains. Be aware of monsters. So the enemies can be beaten up. Jeez, that... Yeah, some of the sound effects are a bit, they leave something to be desired. Doing pretty good, though. No HP lost. Okay. So you don't beat up the resources, you actually gather them. And also, the map is already fully discovered. Okay, so it does work on monster corpses, just like in the last game. Let's see. It's a few skills. So Strength Blast is level 1. Oh shit. 25 HP from a single hit? That's painful. It doesn't look like they drop recovery stuff either. So let's try standing still, see how fast you recover HP. It's alright right now. Wonder if it speeds up over time. Yeah, the beating up of the ore is much more fun. Doesn't take very long for the enemies to respawn either. New skill combination learned. So he uses skills automatically too. Found a treasure chest. Yeah, charging SP is much more difficult in this game. Doing that is going to get really annoying really quick. Hopefully I can eventually get something that allows my SP to either charge automatically, or maybe there's an item that makes it so it charges it, similar to how it works in Memories of Celceta. No bonuses for skill finishes either. Mine some ore while Dogi acts like an idiot. Wonder how much iron ore is worth. Echo extract. What the fuck? That's not how it works. Took damage when he died. Or he dealt out damage after he died. That's the words. That's the phrase. Makes no fucking sense. Another eco extract. So what is this? Spring water. We are just scooping out the water with our hands. I wonder if the max level for skills is 2 or 3 in this game. Considering how quickly we leveled up, it's probably pretty darn high. Yeah, level 2. Might be level 10. Who knows? We'll see it when we hit the max. We'll get there. Got a cave. These ruins that they spoke of. They even built a nice wooden bridge for us. How nice of them. The Shrine of Origins. A shrine to the northwest of town. This looks to be the place. Dragon Knights couldn't find anything here, right? Guess we should probably take a look around anyway. Wouldn't hurt. We don't regain our HP in here. Just like in Memories of Salsetta. You can see they kept a lot of features from this game and that one. Obviously, not the charge attacks. You don't, that eats up so much time, in my opinion. Doesn't play too badly, though. It's slightly worse than Salsetta. Open space. Nice. Looks like this really is the shrine the king was talking about. I can't read it. It's too few pixels. Too many artifacts. Literally. It's a stone monument of some sort. Want to give it a closer look? Can't hurt. Oh god, this looks like an arena. I got a bad feeling about this. There's a strange seal drawn on the monument. Seems really old. What do you think, Adol? A strange energy filled the room. Oh god, no. What the? Adol fulfilled another prophecy. Visitor to Altago from foreign lands. Thou hast the calling of a warrior. To thee I shall grant my seal. Whence the history of Altago unfurleth. He who bears vigor, grace, and grief doth appear. Ere ancient Altago meeteth its doom, thou shouldst visit my brethren. Hey, you alright, Adol? Adol mentioned a slight dizziness, but claimed to feel fine otherwise. Okay, well, as long as you're not hurt. What was that voice just now, though? And that monument thing, it's still giving off light. Well, whatever the case, we should probably head back to Altago. Tell the king what happened and all. Fuck. I fucking knew it. Okay, this boss music is really good. Whoa, what in the... What is that? Is that one of those Titanos the Commander was talking about? Why is it here of all places? Damn it. Guess we gotta man up. Let's do this, Adol.
Let me at it.
I don't know their attacks. Oh, this is bad. I don't like this. Oh god. How do you dodge that? Do you have to dodge right through it, or can you slash the bubbles apart? That is a brutal boss fight. And the random attacks flying all over the place. And oh my god, how much health does he have? I might have to raise my level a bit, holy shit. I have the ability to grind my way up a bit if I want, which I'm probably going to have to. Is there a guard button in this? Man, that is some tough shit. I may want to also grind up my charge attack here. Oh yeah, I should be able to synthesize stuff too, now that I have some ore. I'm guessing I can make my weapons more powerful. Might just be a wall that I have to overcome. A barrier, if you will. Barrier that I have to get over. I also haven't seen a flash guard yet. Should try to get it to happen. I don't know. Maybe it's something you can do later on. Because it doesn't seem like flash guard is a thing. Or flash dodge, not guard. Isn't there a guard button? I thought there was a guard button. So we can flash guard, maybe? I need to try it, I guess. Fuck. Okay, so you can guard, and it does actually cause critical attacks, just like in the last game. Looks like if you miss your guard, though, you get hit critically, maybe? Which is a very brutal system, I must say. I've gathered quite a bit of resources. Let's see. West Shona Village. 26.7 criminal. Adol. I thought the shrine was to the northeast of Altago City. This is the wrong way. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do anything in town now. In terms of, like, synthesizing stuff. Alright, let's try synthesize. Nagadachi. Slash, narrow but solid single-edged sword. Costs iron ore and bone fragments, so I make new weapons out of it. It doesn't, like, reinforce it. Okay. Strength plus 10. So it's better than the Shamshir, but not good enough compared to the longsword. Hey. Need more bone fragments to get a new one. Dang. Earth Shaker, level 0. It also costs money. Now let's see. Okay, so I keep Strength Blast. Probably have to get level 1 before you actually are able to keep it permanently. Maybe? Possibly? It creates a shockwave by striking the ground. I can also buy better items too, since I have some money now. Let's get a chainmail for Adol. Chain guard for Dogi. Oh, small shield actually increases attack. Works for me. And he does not. We do not have enough money for that. Maybe I can sell some items. Wow, that is relatively worthless. All of it. Alright, let's go kill some more monsters to get Dogi a new weapon. Oh, okay. Oh, you can cut the grass! Just like Legend of Zelda! Whoa! But Dogi cannot crush rocks. God damn it. I wonder. 9. 9 bone fragments. Yeah, the charge is very slow. I really hope I get something that speeds it up. Alright, we're maxed out. Oh, cutting grass actually gets you SP. Interesting feature. Seems like they kept a lot of good features from this game and left a lot of and removed quite a few bad features. Like, I really like the dead enemies laying on the ground so you can get some extra resources from them. That's a nice feature. I like that one. But we don't get the bonus of skill finishes restoring half the spent SP, unfortunately. Makes the game a little bit more painful to play through. I'm sure by the end of it, I will be so fucking tired of it. There we go, new skill, Earthshaker got learned. Alright, we should be able to make Dogi his new weapon now. The monster hide gauntlet. Okay. Alright. Buy armor. Hooray. More defense. So good. And I can level up one more time killing the monsters out here. Gather some more resources. See if I can get Strength Blast to the next level. And see if that's the highest it'll go. Level 3. Looking... Oh yeah. EXP. $119 uses, huh? Alright, I'll save my SP for the boss. I'll only use it up when I hit max, so that way I can continue leveling that up a bit. Also, when you think about it, both of those turtles' heads have a hitbox. So it seems like the most efficient way of taking them out is also the most dangerous. Probably a risk and reward system they want to throw in there for fun. For the boss fight. Level up. Right side, I'll be perfectly set for a lot of resources for a while. The absolute worst case for this whole playthrough right now is forcing myself up to like buying all those high-end weapons from the shop, which cost like 1,500. That's like the lowest I could possibly go. If I'm unlucky, that's probably where it's going to end up going. I just noticed that on the lower left, a health bar appears. I don't know how I did not notice that before, but okay. Hold on. We have better weapons. Leveled up twice. This should be fun. Hey, this feature's still here. Good thing. Good thing they kept that in from trails in the sky. Hey, big boy. Got hit. He's going much better than before. Haha! Huh, didn't block it in time. Okay, so you have to correctly block their attacks. That's how a lot of these are gonna go. Rush? Okay. So it's like their super attack. I nearly took it out without any healing items. Oh, that's using a rush attack. Again. Oh, no. Okay. Nothing's working anymore. What are we supposed to do now? Super attacks? Oh, warrior. Unleash the power of my emblem. Moon seal. Oh, thank you. But I nearly beat the boss without using any healing items and without anybody dying, but then I fucked up at the end. With the Seal of the Moon, Adol can now use his extra skill. Oh yeah. Note, you can unleash your extra skill only when the extra gauge is full. What now? This power, is it coming from Adol? I don't know what's going on, but this ain't no time for flapping our gums. Let's butts this thing down. Lunar Blade. And he's dead. Thank you for reviving Adol so I get all the EXP game. Yeah, now that I know blocking is a thing, boss fights should be easier. We did it. What? What was that? The power just now. Don't tell me you were hiding it from me all this time. I mean, we did use extra skills before, but... Oh, nope, there he goes. Hey! Hey, Adol. What's going on here? I need to get him out of here. Don't move him. What? Oh, it's the flower girl. Moving him could be dangerous. Leave him to me. Alright. Wait, haven't I seen you before? He's unconscious, but his eyes are open. This is bad. I need to make him sleep somehow. Perhaps with the scent of half-bloomed sarin flowers? I hope this works. I don't get it. Ah. Maya, what are you doing? You shouldn't bother someone that's... Oh. So this was their house. You're awake. Heard you were trying to cross the border. How are you feeling? Are you in any pain? Do you feel dizzy or nauseous at all? Adol closed his eyes and tried to identify any injuries. His head ached a bit, but everything else seemed fine. Oh, what a relief. You were asleep for so long. You seem much better now, and you aren't as pale as before. Here, take a sip of this. The girl poured out some thick liquid from a bottle and offered it to Adol. Adol accepted the liquid. A strong honey-like flavor filled Adol's mouth. Ooh, Adol completely recovered his strength. It's the sap from an L tree. It's quite sweet, isn't it? Adol thanked the girl and asked what happened. Where should I start? Well, my name is Tia. This girl next to me is my sister, Maya. Ah. This is our home in Old Town Altago. I make a living by gathering and selling various herbs and flowers. I was out on the plains yesterday gathering what I needed as usual, and that's when I stumbled upon the shrine. My curiosity got the better of me, and I took a look inside. I happened upon you unconscious. And your friend Dogi carried you here. Adol, you're awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? How do you feel? You certainly look better than before. Your face was white as a ship's sail. Adol told Dogi he was feeling completely fine now. Well, that's good to hear. Don't make me worry like that, buddy. Sorry for the trouble, Tia. If you hadn't shown up when you did, I don't know what I would have done with them. No need to apologize. It's the least I could do after you saved me from that earlier predicament. And not only that, you wound up getting arrested for it. I never got to thank you properly for that. Don't mention it. This guy right here just can't bear to sit back and watch when someone else is in trouble. Thanks to him, we got mixed up in every flavor of misadventure there is. I've just learned to accept it and roll with the punches. Oh dear. Huh? Looks like you really are all better. Wanna get going? You shouldn't overstay our welcome. Oh, there's no need to leave so soon. You should rest a bit, really. Adol thanked Tia again and reassured her that he was completely fine. I hesitate to let you go, but alright. Do promise you'll be careful though, okay? I'm usually either here at home or at the square where we last met. If you get injured or fall ill, please seek me out. I'll give you herbs that should fix you right up. Sounds good. Drop by if anything comes up. Later, Maya. Be nice to your sister, alright? Ah. Now what? Man, we seriously over one. Didn't see much resemblance between them though, did you? Pretty different looking sisters. The fact that the little one can't talk also kind of makes me a little suspicious somehow. But anyway, looks like there really was something at that shrine, huh? That voice we heard and that power. Any idea what that was all about? I have no idea. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't. Thinking about it won't do any good, given how little we've gotten to go on. Why don't we go tell the king what happened? You're supposed to anyway, and maybe he knows something. So. Oh, Adol. Is something the matter? Are you not feeling well? Adol reassured Tia that he was quite alright. Well, that's good to hear. So that medicine must have worked. Adol, you were asleep for almost an entire day. I was beginning to worry if you'd even wake up at all. You may still have sudden headaches, so please don't push yourself too hard. Ah. Okay. Please let me know if you don't feel well. Person who's help. Adol nodded slightly in greeting and thanked her for her help. Ah. Got an Adley flower. Thank you. It seemed to be in celebration of Adol's recovery. Adol graciously accepted. Ah. I hope you will be friends with Tia for a long time. They have no one to take care of them. There are many children in Old Town like Tia and Maya that have nowhere else to go. Did you try Tia's medicine? Isn't it tasty? Tia's medicine tastes good. Hi, kitty cat. That princess of ours has got it easy, frolicking about town without a care in the world. Bitch. She can kiss my ass. She doesn't give a damn about our suffering. I hear the princess sneaks out of the palace a lot. Why doesn't she come pay us a visit, huh? Have you heard? Apparently the princess sneaks out of the palace a lot. I don't even know what the princess looks like. She could be right under my nose and I'd be none the wiser. Maybe it's one of them. Don't step on the flower bed, okay? Tia really loves those flowers. The flower bed is Tia's. Don't step in it, okay? You asked your elderly man about Old Town. Hoedown? I don't know about you don't know about our traditional dance, eh? What makes the hoedown great is that it's simple and can be learned in a single day. What? You said Old Town, not hoedown? Sorry about that. I'm pretty much deaf. You should ask someone else. What a bunch of annoying fools barging into Old Town of all places. You better thank Tia properly. In order to thank Tia properly, lip service is meaningless. There's a doctor that lives in the sanctuary who makes medicine to help the poor like us. Seems to have gone somewhere, though. He probably went out to look for herbs and such, is my guess. I thought I'd ask the doctor to take a look at my leg, but he seems to be out at the moment. I wonder who this doctor is. Maybe somebody we know. You must feel so lucky to have someone as pretty as Tia to look after you. If only I was 50 years younger. If I was 50 years younger, I'd be a real lady killer like you. Thank you for the compliment. It's good for the economy to increase business, but letting flower vendors peddle their wares is just pointless. I wonder if we can petition the Prime Minister to ban the sale of flowers. It annoys me to no end that flower vendor ends up taking our precious business space. Who even buys flowers anymore? Them dogs from Old Town sometimes come out to the main road to sell things like they own the place. All they're doing is making the rest of Old Town look bad to outsiders with their grubby wares and dirty faces. Old Town dogs doing business on the main road, they better not ruin the reputation of us legitimate merchants. But moreover, Altogo City is going to be a real commercial center. I need to ride this way so I can make me the big money. That one kid's gone. I went to the palace to apply for a new trade permit, but the Prime Minister was in a meeting, so I never got to meet with them. This is not a good start. I can't believe I couldn't get my trade permit. This is not a good start. I hear that there are these huge monsters called Titanos in Altago. Mommy tells me they're dangerous, but I kinda want to see one. I get all excited just thinking about it. According to the shopkeepers in the public square, this country is a place to be if you're a merchant. The tax is really low, too. Maybe I should move here and open up a shop of my own. This country is most accommodating of merchants. Maybe I should just move here. I hear there are really big monsters called Titanos that are really big and strong. I sort of want to see one for myself. We saw a giant turtle. A giant two-headed rock turtle. With 5,000 fucking health. I often see this girl selling flowers in the public square. She sure is pretty. I wonder what her name is again. Aerith? Alith? Good name again. If Algo sure is pretty, what was her name again? Eris? Iris? Good reference. It's rather fun owning a tavern, because you get to hear all sorts of interesting things from customers. The man near the door in particular is full of stories, and he'll tell them to anyone who so much as waves at him. Beautiful flower girl? Oh, the girl from Old Town. Yeah, she's pretty famous around these parts. Everybody loves her. I mean, it's rare for someone that beautiful to come out of Old Town. I can totally see why she's so popular. Did you find something of interest? Collecting materials. Okay. Oh. Been dying to investigate that place. We're both foreigners, so why are you able to leave the city while I still cannot? Commander Rod comes here sometimes with his men, and they all have such bad manners. I wish I'd stop slapping my butt and causing trouble with the other customers. Commander Rod and his men have such terrible attitudes. I miss his first line of dialogue. I must read. What? I've been to the ancient shrine northwest of the city. But you're foreigners like me. How are you able to get permission to leave the city? Skills. Quite a few Dragon Knights come to our establishment between shifts to rest. Interestingly, each and every one of them always ask me to please keep their coming a secret from the General. I never laid eyes upon the General myself. Is he really as strict as they say? Maybe. King Kimarl is waiting for a report on what happened at the shrine. Let's put a hold on any new adventures until we meet with the king. Okay. Ah, red hair. Seems you ran into some monsters. Good to see you're not dead. His Majesty would never send out a squad solely to save your necks. Don't forget, you're responsible for your own safety. Don't expect the Dragon Knights to save you if you do. We're each responsible for our own safety. Is everything alright? It's not every day you see someone carried into a town unconscious. Seems the flower girl took good care of you, though, as to be expected. The flower girl is so kindly, but what's more, she's also renowned for extensive knowledge of medicine. She does a great deal of traveling to deliver it too, and is no doubt just as highly regarded in other villages. Hey, weapon shop. Welcome, this is a weapon shop. We may have a abundant shop for all your budgeting needs. Skills are born of the same arts that allow synthesis. I don't know the details, but apparently all equipment made in Altago has dragon energy in it. Skills are necessary when facing strong monsters. You should use them as often as you can. Can I synth more? Flash ring. Can't make. My stuff sucks. It's all so expensive. The war hasn't been over long enough for the shops to stop stocking weapons. I really wish they would, though. Wouldn't kill them to sell some cute clothes, or would it kill them? I don't really care if the weapons of Altago are supposed to be the best. The war's over. Stock some clothes. Hey there, everything okay? If you stand still for some time, your health will begin to recover. If you're not injured too badly, you should save your recovery items. I see. Well, if you're seeing some swords with them, hopefully I'll do. You know where to find me. Hey, welcome. We're planning recovery items and medicines, blah blah blah. Same dialogue. Take my advice. If you ever get hurt badly, quit whatever it is you're doing and tend to those wounds. Only fools think they're special. Nothing bad will ever happen to them. They're the ones that die young, too. What you got? Revive fallen allies. What? You can only have one of these. Oh boy. More than likely it's the same deal where allies can't die, though, so... Yeah, it looks like you can only carry one Kamika extract. I don't know about others you find just scattered around everywhere, though. The old waterway runs beneath the entire city. We can't have people getting lost in there. Step away, please. We can't have any more accidents. Any more? No one is allowed in the old waterway. Any more, huh? Prices of goods from other villages are on the rise lately. I hear the Long Macard is charging more money now because of all the monsters. What a sad state of affairs. Prices of goods from the other villages are on the rise because of the monsters. I miss the good old days. You okay there? He's a goddamn magician. What the hell? My daughter keeps begging for rare gems. What should I do? She says the gems we carry in our shop aren't enough to satisfy her. I swear, having a selfish daughter is draining. Having a selfish daughter can be so draining, but then that's what makes her so lovable. I saw a hungry child from Old Town as I returned from grocery shopping. We live in the same city, yet our lives have taken such different paths. It's almost surreal. They say children in Old Town sometimes go an entire day without eating even one single meal. The poor things. Elegantly glazing at beautiful gemstones is a luxury only the rich can enjoy. Ah, it's so beautiful, just as I am. Elegantly glazing at beautiful gemstones? That is the way for a well-bred lady to spend her time. That sounds like a big waste of time if you ask me. We do that all day, every day. You hear the goods that were on hold due to the war have finally begun shipping. I'm sure there'll be more weapons and armor on display soon too. The once empty shelves at the shops will be filled eventually, and when they are, I'll be there to buy them up. After the war with Rome ended, foreigners began pouring into Altago in droves. A lot of them are merchants, but they dirtied the city as if they were a garbage receptacle. I'll be watching you two. With the war over, I'm sure there'll be a market boom. But at what cost to the city's sanitation? Maya always comes here to sell flowers whenever a new ship arrives at the harbor. Most of the people here are merchants, and merchants as a rule are not very into flowers. Oh right, you came in from the harbor, no? Did you buy any flowers from Maya on your way into town? I did. And she was very nice. And gave me an extra flower. That last earthquake certainly caught me by surprise. Earthquakes are very rare in Altago. I don't think anyone around here ever earthquake-proofs their houses. Earthquakes are right rare in Altago. I doubt anyone ever builds their houses with earthquakes in mind. When you're a trader, they say there's nothing quite as important as a firm, shrewd negotiation. Sounds exhausting. I'd best make something that'll give him an extra boost of energy. Whenever work has me feeling tired, I always eat something delicious to get my mind off it. Works every time. Funnily enough, I actually do that too at work. Altago has fought Rome for a long time over trade rights in the Meadow Sea, but a treaty was signed 6 months ago. This suggests to me that the strength of the Dragon Knights were enough to turn the tides of war. I'm thankful we can trade freely. We owe the Dragon Knights a debt of gratitude for their service. Oh, their boat's gone. The ship you guys arrived on left the harbor just now. The captain had a message for you. Be sure you stay out of trouble. The guys got a message for you. Be sure to stay out of trouble. What are you guys up to? Rip. Our only way to escape this hellhole is gone. I hear once you hit the main roads, there are monsters galore, but in here in the harbor, all's good. The waters around Altago are all calm, so merchants use the established trade routes without any fear. The Dragon Knights watch over our backs in Rome ships and pirates. Monsters? Not many of them around here. Always say hi to the dog, even if they have demonic eyes. A small earthquake hit us a little while ago. Did you feel it? Altago had an earthquake in I don't even know how many years. Shoot me up in more ways than one. Was it like that big-ass turtle that fell from the ceiling? Earthquakes are extremely rare in Altago, so that last one scared the crap out of me. Entrepreneurial types come here from all over the world, hoping to strike it rich in the pearl of the Meadow Sea. Altago's commerce laws promote trade. With all its natural resources, it's no wonder they all come here. Many merchants come to Altago because its minerals are rich and its taxes are low. Altago is a merchant's dream. So is that island over there? Is that where East 6 happens? Or that technically be somewhere else? I don't know. You have access to the map, right? Oh no, it's not. So then what is this island? This island's part of this map. It's so close. The Roman-Altaginian War lasted a whole 10 years, and only ended 6 months ago. I think we're all still on edge. The Dragon Knight's naval division is patrolling all over the trade routes, so I guess we're all pretty safe. Can't really blame them. I mean, the war with Rome did last a whole 10 years, and only just ended half a year ago. I'm glad we got off the ship okay. Traffic in and out of the harbor always makes me nervous. Hasn't been that long since the war ended, you know? Traffic in and out of the harbor has always made me nervous. Hasn't been since long since the war ended, you know? Same dialogue. Lazy writing. Well, to the town square, and then we get to visit the king again. Zanzibar is just shameless. What a despicable man. If he has no plans to do business with common folk, then he shouldn't have set up shop in the public square. Zanzibar only makes time for the rich and nobility. He's so disgusting. I can't take watching those Dragon Knights acting all high and mighty. I don't care what heroic deeds they did. They could learn a thing or two of civility from Commander Silas. Scius. Scius. I don't care if they drove the Roman army back. Captain Rod's attitude is just too much. He's rotten to the core. You know, Neil from Old Town set up a business in the square. Things don't go so well. So considering that Flower Girl's doing pretty well, though I doubt flowers are very profitable. People from Old Town don't do well when they set up shop in the square, but the Flower Girl seems to be doing alright. Cart's still gone. You defeated Titano? You had me going there. Even the Dragon Knights have trouble facing Titanos. Like, I believe you actually succeeded. I'd like to see those Titanos that even the Dragon Knights have trouble taking down. Probably farther in the forest. Zanzibar firm is here, right? I hear they have medicine here that can cure my husband. I guess I'll go in and ask. This really is a big store. I wonder if they really have the medicine that can cure my husband. Huh? I've never seen you before. From the looks of it, you must be from Europe. Do you know that I only deal with big money? This is no place for you. Get out. The previous head priest at the temple sure was annoying. He made medicine and sold them for cheap and directly competed with my expensive foreign medicine. But it's money that makes the world go round. There's nothing that money can't do. There's no problem that money cannot resolve. Commerce, politics, religion, you name it. Did he get rid of them? Sleeping with the fishes? The dirty old woman is standing in front of our store. We better do something about her or she'll drive away our precious customers. She's getting in the way of our business. Oh, you'll do. Shoo off that old woman for me, won't you? I don't care how. No. Welcome to the #1 business in Otago Zanzibar firm. Master has expanded his business by doing whatever was necessary. He must have done many terrible deeds to get his firm this large, but it doesn't seem to weigh on his conscience any. His passion for money is commendable. To Master, justice is to expand and be more prosperous. His passion is commendable. Looks like he can't make anything new for synthesis. Unfortunate. Can't make a mirror of time. Thank you, come again. I shall. Huh? There's a handling fee for renting a ship? That's not good. It's gonna cut into my profits. The ship is used to transport cargo. Charging a modest handling fee is to be expected. Handling fee to rent a ship. Is this much? I already purchased everything. Guess I have no choice but to accept their conditions. It seems this is the first time this gentleman has conducted business with us. Well, we'll be making quite a bit of profit, of course. When I bought a flower last time, the flower lady gave me another one for free. She's so nice. Looks like the flower lady hasn't visited yet today. I wonder when she'll come. After the head priest was appointed, the Tritheist temple in the city changed. Maybe it's because he comes from a noble background. I don't know, but I just don't like him. Tritheism was much better when the former head priest was here. The former head priest was a man of virtue and never asked payment even for his medicine. He was despised by greedy merchants and government officials, but we commoners respected him. Yep, they outed him. Looks like I finally lost her. Sorry, Sigrid, but I got something I need to do. What's up with that girl? She's just kind of weird. First I need to gather information. Maybe I'll check the main street. Can you get a look at her face, or is she just going to walk side to side? I want to get a look at her face. Interesting. She does look different. Reverend Dalen is the former head priest at this temple. He was well respected by the people and was a wonderful priest. However, he is no longer here. Reverend Dalen was a man of exceptional virtue and benevolence, even among clergymen. I hear he's now in Old Town making medicine for the poor. Perhaps you could pay him a visit. Oh, so he's the guy who's currently not there. Have you heard of the Iskin fever? It is an endemic disease that has spread throughout Otago just recently. We'd like to help those afflicted, but that is proving to be rather difficult. As a priest, I wish I could do something about the Iskin fever, but this is one illness I just cannot help with. Because the medicine is too expensive? Because it's only commoners that have it? Show me your racism. Your classist ties. Not racism. Thanks to the former head priest's virtue, we have had many worshippers that come to give their offerings. How ironic that his virtue is ensuring the continued existence of the temple only after his expulsion. Oh, I have spoken too much. Forget what I just said. I was just talking to myself. Goddamn dirty. Corrupt priests. It is almost never heard of for civilians, foreigners no less, to be allowed to enter the palace freely. We don't want any strange rumors going around, so please exercise discretion when entering the palace. Regular citizens aren't allowed in the palace, let alone foreigners, so please exercise discretion. How many times is it now that the princess has run away from the palace? Just what is Sigrun doing? So that is the princess. Ah, it's you. If you're going to meet with His Majesty, keep it short. If you're meeting with His Majesty, keep it brief. He's a very busy man, after all. Any new dialogue? I hear the princess snuck out of the palace again. Good for her. Well, I guess she's that age now. I understand why she'd want to get out and have some fun. I would hate if I had to stay in the palace all my life. I feel bad for the princess. It must be tough being the princess's personal guard. The princess has a knack for sneaking out of the palace. She never takes anything lightly, so I just hope she doesn't get sick from being stressed out all the time. There are too many dragon knights and workers in the palace that are of commoner background. As nobility, I cannot stand it. The palace is a noble place, so the people working in it should also be noble. I vote we kick out the majority, or the minority. Say aye? Aye. Okay, nobility, get out. Aren't you... You're the foreigners that recently visited the palace, no? You look suspicious snooping around. Stay out of our way, okay? We're really busy here. I wonder where Princess Aisha ran off to. How in the world does she keep sneaking out through such tight security? I'm sure she'll be back, though. She always comes back, but until then... Alright. We hear Commander Rao's men sometimes go out and do whatever they want as if they're untouchable. They even harass innocent civilians for fun. Citizens for fun. Citizens, civilians, they're a menace. The General oversees every part of Altago's military, including the Dragon Knights and the Navy. The General always prioritizes the safety of the citizens. He is truly a man of honor, most trustworthy. The General's main focus is the safety of the citizens. He is worthy of trust. Women of the Dragon Knights are expected to wield the bow and arrow at the least. Sigrun's skill at the bow is especially good. Exceptional, really. Even among the female Dragon Knights, Sigrun's skill at the bow is amazing. It's entertaining to watch. I'm guessing that's the purple one. The purple-haired woman. Go to the fucking dungeon. The open weapons you guys had cannot be returned to you. Commander Rao took them for himself, so you should just give up. If Commander Rao took your gear, you won't ever get it back. Well, it's not like your open weapons are worth any here anyway. Just give them up. I didn't even check the short sword stats. Is it really that bad? Commander Sky's service during the war is most exemplary. The Romans saw how quickly his powerful blade cut through them and called him the Altaginian Falcon. The Romans called Commander Skyus the Altaginian Falcon in fear. He truly is a hero. Oh, they're gone. It's always fun to watch Dogi get stuck on the ledges there. Huh? Who's that? Who are you? He has a very big head. Ah, I see. It must be those vagabonds His Majesty spoke of. I really don't follow his reasoning sometimes. We just recently agreed on a ceasefire with Rome, and now he greets some strange nobodies with open arms. What the hell? No matter, General. As I said before, I'm leaving the matter to you. What Otago needs right now is commerce in the Metal Sea. We can never be too wary of Rome, especially when it comes to safeguarding our trade ships. And we certainly cannot allow some nameless foreign drifters to wander about the country at a time like this. Understood. However, I must have you know, my men may need to be dispatched elsewhere due to unforeseen situations. There is no guarantee. Yes, yes. All hard-headed fools, I say. His Majesty is no different. Am I the only one who seeks to bring about prosperity in this land? What the hell's that bozo's problem? Adol, I presume? His Majesty may have accepted you into our great kingdom, but you are still an outsider. I advise you stay out of our internal affairs. Also, it is the duty of the Dragon Knights to serve and protect this great nation. We cannot allow you to do whatever you please within these borders. Didn't even acknowledge, Doggy. Well, they're a scary bunch. Who the hell are they? Counselor to His Majesty, Prime Minister Orbis, and General Dryzen, head of the Dragon Knights. I knew it was Skies. Oh hey, it's you! So they're the Prime Minister and the military general here. I guess that would account for their air superiority. Prime Minister Orbis is also Commander Rod's father. I'm sure you can see the resemblance. The mustache. You mean that jackass who arrested us for no reason? Arrogance must run in their family, not to mention stupid eyebrows. Indeed. So you took longer than I expected to return. Could it be that you actually found something in the shrine? Yeah. It would appear you did. His Majesty is waiting. You should report to him at once. His Majesty used to be renowned throughout all of Altago as just a kind and wise ruler. But though he is still all those things, he's had difficulty concentrating of late and begun delegating his duties. It must pain His Majesty to lose his health and clear his head with it. He has to delegate many of his responsibilities. Oh, it's you. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of something. Shoo, get out! This is the royal palace. Please understand that your kind does not belong here. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of something. Shoo, get out! What is His Majesty thinking? Allowing such men to come and go as they please. I think he's a smart man, a wise man. Smarter than you, man. I heard quite the clank and clatter coming from the princess' room earlier. I think she snuck out the window again. Every time she does it, she leaves a trail of debris in her wake, so now while she's out, it's time to clean. Huh. You'd think in this case there'd be some dialogue noting the debris outside. Oh well. It's a nice little touch that most Falcon games usually have. Pointing out little situational things. He sacrifices our domestic affairs in favor of heightened commerce. I do understand the need, but he goes too far. Why create a financially prosperous kingdom if no one lives there to appreciate it? I really wish the Prime Minister would take a more moderate stance in his politics. Hello, King. Ah, you've returned. You were taking longer than expected, so I was becoming a bit worried. Did you discover anything? Adol explained to the king what happened at the shrine. Interesting. A Titano, so close to Altago City. My apologies, Your Majesty. Seems our investigation was not thorough enough. There's nothing more you could have done. We do not know where it came from, but I assume the earthquake had something to do with it. A glowing stone monument and a mysterious voice. Not to mention a power strong enough to bring down a Titano with one blow. Actually, it was many blows. Do you have any explanation? Not quite, but I do have a guess. Adol, that power that dwells in you may have something to do with the dragons. Your Majesty, that's... dragons? What do you mean by that? Is it related to the dragon energy that Altaginian weapons have? Dragon energy is a bit of a misnomer. It refers to the energy which circulates throughout the country of Altago. It is not directly connected with dragons. Yet we do have a legend here involving actual dragons, which states that these dragons are godlike beings. Regrettably, there are not many alive today who know of this. The Dragon Knights derive their name from this very legend. However, dragons are symbolic of the power that blankets this land, after all. I'm not sure I get it. So basically you're saying that this dragon energy is now in Adol? Well, one cannot be sure. You have no idea whether the dragons actually exist, or if they once did, but then later disappeared. With the power to bring down a Titano with just the two of you, I can think of no other possible explanation. That is true. Titanos are creatures that take dozens of our Dragon Knights to bring down. These two have definitely received power surpassing those of any normal human, and he did it in every single one of his adventures. This is crazy. Why'd a power like that choose Adol? Silly question how often this kind of thing happens, but still. Perhaps it is destiny. Adol. Well, I do not know if the power that dwells within you is in fact from the dragons. I can introduce you to someone who is quite knowledgeable in the legend. Would you be interested? I am definitely interested. I thought you might be. While the legend has been passed down throughout all of Altago, perhaps the village most informed about it, would be the Shanoa. Shanoa? It's a village that continues to preserve our ancient traditions. It lies southeast from the plains. Eldris Fatima, who governs the village, is well versed in the legend of the dragons. It is also said that the village has an ancient altar dedicated to one of the dragons they revere. Is it like the one we found at the shrine? That I do not know. However, I believe it'll be a good start regardless. Skyus, quill and paper. Yes, Your Majesty. I got a letter of recommendation. Thank you. This should make it easier to speak with the Eldris. Take it with you. I'll thank the king. No need to thank me. I am personally curious to know more about these dragons myself. If the Dragon Knights were available... Your Majesty. Do not worry. It is only a small fit. It has subsided. Is this the fever? Or the disease that one person talked about exactly? Your Majesty, you must limit the time you spend on official business. If anything were to happen to you, the Kingdom of Altago would... Enough. I've already given a large portion of my duties to you and the Prime Minister. It is not as if this illness can be cured. Allow me at least this much. Understood, Your Highness. Are you alright? Please excuse me, I did not mean to frighten you. I'm currently fighting an illness. It is a malady particular to Altago, but is not infectious, so there is no need to worry. Back to the matter at hand. The road to Shanoa is long. There are many beasts outside the city walls. Be careful on your journey. We've yet to get party member number 3. There's no need for concern. No work would get done were I to call upon someone every time this occurred. But Your Majesty, you've been suffering these attacks more often lately. You mustn't exert yourself. I didn't take you to be so prone to worry, Skyus. Even the Altaginian falcon can be rattled on occasion, it would seem. This is no time for you to jest, Your Majesty. That nickname has no bearing on the situation in any way. Ah, it's you. I apologize for earlier. You may present the letter I gave you to Eldris Fatima of Shanoa Village. I am certain that she will be much more well-versed in the dragon legends than I. There's no need to worry about His Majesty. His illness is not immediately dire. Shanoa Village is to the south of the plains, just beyond the forest. The woods are rather maze-like, and its creatures unique. I suggest you prepare well before you go. Alrighty then. Looks like the dialogue isn't changing. She's gone, though. Well then, we're gonna see a confrontation with them in the main square? Oh, there she is. What's with this girl? Let go of me. No one's Green to find me. Ah. Ow, stop it. Stop it. Hey, Maya. What are you doing here? Who's this? What do you think you're looking at? Wait, red hair. I see now. You must be that adventurer or whatever. Waste of time. Why didn't Father invite these nobodies to the palace? I mean, they're just... What? You got something to say? No, not especially. It's just... What's with the outfit? Excuse me? Look, do you know who I mean, Listen, you better not do anything suspicious while you're in Altagua. You got that? Self-important prime ministers always give me such a headache. Ah! Ow, I said stop! Do you know this girl? Teach her some manners. Alright. What was that all about? That girl. She's definitely hiding something. Well, whatever. Maya, you should be careful when you're talking to strangers. It might be dangerous, you know? Ah! I'll just take that as a yes. Speaking of which, maybe we should go visit Tia before heading out to Shinoa. She helped us out a great deal. Wouldn't hurt to thank her again. Looking for the general? He's just left for the naval base. He's probably checking on training. Of course, civilians aren't allowed in the naval base, so please don't try anything funny. Looking for the general? He just left for the naval base. Make sure to check how training is going on the ships every day. The general is busy late with all the extra work from the Prime Minister. I don't know how he handles it. I think it's only because the general is so strict, even with himself, that he can do what he does. All the meetings and demand for naval security. I don't know how the general handles all that. Looks like all that dialogue is the same. Well, guess we're gonna go visit, Oh, we never went here. There are no martial events planned at the moment. Sorry if you were looking forward to watching one. I hope an event will happen at the Coliseum soon. The energy and tension in the air, I just love being a part of it all. I can't wait for the next event at the Coliseum. The Dragon Knights are training right now. I wasn't expecting them to come here today, though. I wonder if they're Commander Sky's men. The Dragon Knights are training right now. As the protectors of Altagua, I imagine they're expected to train very hard. Just gonna save here, why not? There haven't been any events planned here for some time. Just between you and me, I hear His Majesty is very ill and not feeling well. We would like more work, but it's just not on the cards at the moment. That's why there haven't been any official events here lately. You took down a Titano, huh? I can tell you they're not lying. That smell of blood on you is characteristic of strong monsters, typically Titanos. Still, even a tired platoon of Dragon Knights can barely take a Titano down. Not bad. You guys actually defeated a Titano with just the two of you, huh? Not bad. Why don't you come work for me? We could always use people like you. How about it? I would accept, but the game does not allow me to. I'm sure it'd make for an interesting side quest. The Coliseum is being used for training by the Dragon Knights. That means you should leave. Civilians may not enter. Step away. Civilians may not enter. Step away. The Dragon Knights just show up out of nowhere and start training. There's such a thing as preparations, you know. Damn it, I'll give them an earful later. Why are the Dragon Knights allowed to use this place like their own backyard? That's just not right. What are you talking about? The Dragon Knights coming here to train is a good thing. Just imagine yourself as a guard of jail cells that are never used. You'd go mad. Quite mad. If no one were to come to breathe some energy into Colosseum from time to time, you'd go crazy. I did. Wouldn't it be better if they just came to train here all the time and doubled as our security? As Ursa has allowed it, there's no need to get irritated. Well then, let's roll back out to the old town. Go see Tia. What the fuck? I saw a child wearing a cape run into the tavern. Seems a bit suspicious, don't you think? Perhaps I should report this to the Dragon Knights. It's a bit brazen for a child to go into the tavern in broad daylight, don't you think? Whew. Finally, crossing the plains sure is a hassle these days. Is this your first time seeing a longma cart? Longma carts are pulled by tame longmas in order to travel swiftly from one destination to another. These guys here are longmas. The one on the right is Snowball, the one on the left is Santa's helper. Cute, aren't they? They have Christmas here? Once all the Cardinals loaded, I'm off to Segram. Glad to have a thriving business, but at the rate things are going, these poor boys won't get any rest at all. Word to the wise, be careful of monsters in and around the caves. Vicious monsters have been appearing in and around the caves. I'd best be careful not to become the next victim. If you're going onto the roads, do take heed. Well, hello. Were you planning on riding the longma cart? You best hurry, as it's nearly time for it to depart. The longma cart always departs from just in front of our shop. If you're planning on riding it, you'd best hurry. There's a Titano near the main roads. It's an herbivore that's usually gentle, but it's still a Titano. Once it's mad, there's little you can do but run. I'm sure you won't heed my warning, but for your own good, I warn you, do not get anywhere near it, for any reason. There's a Titano near the main roads, it's usually gentle, but if you get it mad, well, best not to do that. Okay, so we can go out right now? But we should visit Tio. Or Tia. That's the same dialogue. Okay. So the dialogue changes are very situational to whatever event's happening. The strange girl's in the tavern. She's wearing a hood over her head, but I can tell she's rich. Maybe she's from a noble family. I wonder if that girl's from a noble family. Why would a girl like that be in a tavern like this? They say that merchants visit this tavern sometimes as well. Maybe we can get some information like this. She sticks out like a sore thumb here. What's she up to? I often see this girl selling flowers in the public square. Okay, same dialogue. I cook all the dishes that are served here, but the water quality in the city is pretty terrible. I wish I had some really good water that I could use to cook superb dishes. If, in your travels, you find a new source of water and can gather, say, 10 cups of it, I'd be quite pleased. 10 cups should be enough to get an idea of whether or not people will really notice any difference. I'll be sure to pay you accordingly if you find me some exceptional water. Quest 2, Waters of Altago, add to my journal. Talk about water. Water is the basis of everything. True in Altago as anywhere else. It's also the most used resource. That's why I think good water is a must for making good food. And good food is a must for getting repeat customers. If in your travels you find a new source of water, then can gather, say, 10 cups of it, I'd be quite pleased. If you find any exceptionally pure water, I'd be sure to pay you handsomely. Seem to have a rather peculiar guest today. Maybe she's looking for someone? I wonder where she's from. Can't say I've seen her here before. Let's see. Want to save just in case. Let's see, give water. You brought me some water? Let's take a look. Which water will I give? Cloudy water? Where do I even get cloudy water? Do I even have 3 cloudy water? What, I can't give him monster fluid? I kind of want to save this quest till I get, cloudy water. Where do I even get it? From the monsters? Good thing I can recognize some of these duplicate dialogues at a glance. Did you know there's a Dragon Knight who's originally from Old Town? I wonder who it is. Man, I want to know. You know there's someone from Old Town who became a Dragon Knight? I wonder who it is. Is the doctor in? Nope. Oh, is that him? Jesus, his hair is green. What the hell? Tia, I'm greatly indebted to you. I've seen blue hair because Dogi exists, but green? I don't think I've seen that one before. At least I don't recall it. Eh. No, you needn't be. Just leave the delivery to me. Thank you for everything. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Adol and Dogi. A little strange looking, that one. His name is Dalian. He's like a doctor around here. He used to be a priest at the temple in the city, but now he's working hard at the Old Town Sanctuary to come up with medicine to keep us all healthy. I'm also pretty good with herbs, so I try to help him out whenever I can. I see. You must be more than just pretty good. You must be more than just pretty good if a doctor trusts you that much. Hmm? That's kind of you to say. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to check the schedule for the next Logma cart. This medicine absolutely must be delivered to Shanoa this go-around. Shanoa? As in the village in the woods? Yes. It's rather far from here, so I take the Logma cart there several times a month. Huh. Hey, Adol, what should we do? Deliver the medicine for Tia, why not? Adol explained to Tia that he will be going to Shanoa, and offered to deliver the medicine for her. You're headed to Shanoa? But you've only just recovered. Didn't you know? Adol and I are made of steel. We're going there anyway, so please, let's take your package for you. Okay, I accept. Thank you. She seemed to question it a bit. Please, give it to Eldris Fatima. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Here, Shanoa Forest has become quite dangerous of late. Quest number 1, Delivery from Tia, was added to the journal. To get to Shanoa Village, take the main road east and head through the forest. Please, deliver the medicine to a woman there called Eldris Fatima. I'm sorry to make you do this when you've only just recovered. Please, be careful on the main road. The medicine is for Eldris Fatima. I want to hear Shanoa Forest has become really dangerous lately. Please be careful. So then, Doctor? I remember you. Tia's friends, correct? I make medicine here in the sanctuary. Feel free to come by if you need any. Tia comes to help make medicine quite often. Her knowledge of herbs is amazing. In fact, I'm learning quite a bit from her. Furthermore, she travels to each village to deliver medicine. She's such a big help. He's going to treat me now, but he must be exhausted from making medicine all day. I can't understand why anyone would drive away someone like Dr. Dale into a place like this. Her knowledge of herbs is amazing, in fact. I'm learning quite a bit from her. Furthermore, she travels to each village to deliver medicine. She's such a big help. She's still here? Well then, we have no money. Might as well save up money. Oh yeah, we take him out very easily now. I might even hit level 5 just by killing these weak enemies. Oh, I took damage. How'd that happen? That is a bad touch. Yogi can punch the the grass apart. Yeah, level 5. Nice. I wonder if the voice actor for Adol in this game is still Bryce Papenbrook. So, wait, he already leveled up? Uppercut? Oh no. EXP 10, next 20. Wow. Now that's a lot of damage. What are the odds of getting cloudy water then? Or maybe I... Honestly, I probably just got it as a drop from enemies. Well then... I think it's about time I head off for the night. So then, until next time, have a good night. Happy Memorial Day.